Hello everyone and welcome to my channel again. My name is Catalina and I'm the person behind by Catalina Designs, and we have another weekly journal. So this week I have a few plans. I want to work on my precious sweater, the third version, because last year I updated the pattern, but the video tutorial wasn't quite, because I changed a few things of the design, and now the video tutorial didn't show what exactly the pattern. It wasn't like the written pattern. So I said, okay, I will do another one to make a video tutorial. I received the yarn from Hobbii. I told you last week that I ordered some yarn for the black blouse, and also I have something more. And later on I want to show you the yarn that I bought and what are my plans for this summer. What do I want to make? What are the projects that I want to make? And also in this video we have the tip of the week. And because during the weekend I was working on my precious sweater, and because I had many questions about how to taper the sleeves, so shape them, to make some decreases to shape the sleeves not to be that wide. I will show you, because on this third version I tapered the sleeves, and I will show you that the decreases can be done, and you can see how it's looking with these types of sleeves. So we will have that, and maybe later on I will show you a bit of more progress, because besides my precious sweater I want to work on the Arcane Fiber Arts blouse. And yeah, let's see what I will have time to show you, and to how this week will be. So if you want to follow along, then join me. I will be really grateful for that. So I started this week working on my precious sweater, the sleeve, and I do have a few more rows to work on. The other one I finished it already, and I do have two types of decreases that I've made. So the first sleeve that I finished it already, I decreased every other row for the first 20 rows, I think, and then so I decreased 20 stitches, but only in the first half of the sleeve, and then I continue it straight. So somehow this one is looking like this. The other one, decreasing the same number of stitches, but I'm decreasing at every third row, so this will have a more progressive decrease, and it will be slowly getting smaller. Let me show you how to calculate the decreases. I know that this is a particular design because of the diamond stitch, but it's the same calculation no matter what stitch pattern you are using, or what I don't know, not the stitch pattern, is just about the math behind the sleeve tapering. So if you want to follow along, I will go back to my desk and showing you how to calculate the decreases for and make the sleeve. Before starting with the math, I like to make the first round of the sleeve to know with how many stitches I'm starting with. And I prefer to do the first round because in the corners where the body joins the sleeve, then maybe you want to add extra stitches or to decrease stitches. So that's why I'm waiting to see the first round. Then I'm starting with the calculation. So I'm drawing here a sleeve, and the first thing that you will need to do is to decide the length of the sleeve, and according with your gauge measurements to calculate how many rows you will need to work for the sleeve length. I will have 34 rows. It's about 39 centimeters. And because I finished the first round of the sleeve, I have 70 stitches at the beginning of the sleeve. And I measured the width or the circumference that I want to have, and it's better to measure the forearm for that. And according with my gauge, that circumference will be 50 stitches. So I will need to decrease 20 stitches to get there. And because we are decreasing with 2 stitches per row, one at the beginning, one at the end, this will mean that I will have 10 decrease rounds. And now I'm dividing the total number of rounds that I will have to work for the sleeve length to the decrease round to see how many rounds I will have per increase pattern. So if I'm dividing 34 by 10, I will have 3.5, and I will choose the 3. So I will do at every third round, I will do a decrease. And of course, because it's 3.5, then I will need to work 4 more rounds without decreasing to complete the length of the sleeve. So now, because I worked the first round already, I will have to work 1 more round without doing any decrease. If you're interested into this specific pattern, because this mat is working for any pattern that you will have, but for the precious sweater, maybe you are getting confused by the stitch pattern because you need to follow a specific stitch pattern row by row. Don't worry, you will have a full video tutorial for this one, so you don't need to worry about it. Maybe next week I will have this tutorial for you, upload it on the channel, so you'll be able to see how to make the decreases for my precious sweater and taper the sleeves for a more closer fit, to be more fitted. So now what I'm doing for the specific decrease pattern, I'm working 1 more round without making any decrease, and then I will continue to decrease at every third round with 1 stitch at the beginning and 1 stitch at the end of the round. Of course, that depending on the number of the rounds and depending on how many stitches do you need to decrease, this pattern, the number of rows that you will need to work may be different. So now I will do the first decrease, and usually I'm keeping the first stitch as the centered stitch, so I'm decreasing after that stitch and before at the end of the row. So always I'm letting that first stitch as it is, and I'm not decreasing with that first stitch, because maybe you want to start your round differently, I don't know, with a chain 3 or with only a chain 2. So then, because it's not necessarily a stitch or might not be a stitch, then I prefer to let it as it is. So after the first stitch, I did the first decrease, working 2 double crochet together in this case, but you can work 2 stitches together depending on the stitch pattern that you have on the sleeve. And then I will continue with my round, and I will decrease at the end of the round, working the last 2 stitches together. And this was the third round with the decrease, and now I will continue to keep repeating these 3 rounds, 2 rounds without making any decrease, 1 round making a decrease, until I will complete the 30 rounds that I have into my decrease pattern, and then I will finish the sleeve with 4 more rounds without making any decrease. After finishing with the sleeves and after following the decrease pattern, this is how the sleeves are looking. And yeah, I think it's pretty good to have this more fitted sleeves if you prefer. So if you're not kind of liking the balloon sleeves, that might be that you might end up with if you're not making any decreases. So I hope you find this method okay. I think you can try it on every stitch pattern. Doesn't matter what stitch pattern do you have, and I hope you will like it. So this is the sweater. I really like it. I like the closer fit, so I'm happy that I decided to make a extra small size. And yeah, I will share with you the tutorial maybe next week if I will finish to edit everything. I'm happy to have a new precious sweater. This week I didn't manage to film everyday progress, as this weekend is my daughter's birthday and I had to plan the party, small presents for school, so it was a cake, so it was quite a busy week. But yeah, I managed to work a bit on the blouse after finishing my precious sweater. So this is how it's looking. I started working on the sleeve, and it will be the same design with flared sleeves. And for the cotton version, I will simply go with a straight sleeve, just to let you see how it's looking both ways. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, I have a package from Hobbii. I ordered some yarn and I want to show you what I ordered and what I want to make with it. So I think it's better to move at the desk so you will be able to see it better. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for this project, so I hope that you will be too. So this is the package. It's not that big because usually I don't like to order too much yarn. I prefer to order a bit, test it out, and then try to order more if I don't have enough. For the first time I ordered this raffia paper, and I plan to make a bag, maybe like a beach bag, or I don't know. And it will be the first time that I will be using this type of yarn. I saw it everywhere in bags, and I really wanted to try it. I ordered this two color, which is the cream white and this I don't know, pistachio green. And I have only 5, so 2 of pistachio and 3 of white. I don't know if it will be enough for a bag, but if it won't, I will order more. I do have a design in mind. Maybe I will try to use mosaic crochet for it. I'm not sure yet. Then I ordered this friend's wheel. Actually, I wanted to order the mercerized cotton, 8/4 cotton, because I do love it. I think it's my favorite yarn for summer because it has that shine and it's really nice. But I really wanted this dark blue, navy blue color, and it wasn't on stock. So I ordered this because friends will already tried it with this black one for the shirt that I already started, and of course a little candy. So for the black one, I did started this shirt blouse, which I plan to make it as a maxi dress. So I'm planning to make the top of the dress to be like a shirt and then to continue with the length. I'm not sure exactly if this will be enough or not, or if I will do it as a maxi dress yet, but this is kind of the plan that I have. And for the dark blue one, I did started last year to work on a project. Here is the front top, and with the first top that I made, because the front top was a makeover of an old pattern of mine, I had the same idea, so to transforming it into a jumpsuit. So last year I started with length, and I wanted to make it into a jumpsuit. So this base over here had to be like pants, but because I'm not sure about this color, I do love it. It's a nice color, but I don't know if I will wear as a long jumpsuit in this color. So I prefer the darker color. That's why I ordered this navy blue, and I will start it all over. And I think it's something because the first top was in a dark blue color, and I kind of want to get to that initial idea. So this is the yarn that I ordered. Yeah, it's not that less, not that much, and these are the 3 projects that I want to work with it. I do have another project for summer, but it's not with yarn from this package, but maybe I will show it to you some other time. I think I will end up this video here. I hope you're excited about the projects that I have in mind, and I'm excited working with new raffia yarn because I never used it. Maybe this weekend I'll be able to finish the blouse, and then I can start working on the other projects that I want and I'm super excited to start working on. I hope you'll have a great weekend. For those of you who celebrate Easter this weekend, I usually have a nice weekend with friends, with family, with nice food, with maybe crochet or knitting and having a great time. Thank you so much for being here with me for another weekly journal. I can't wait to see you next week. Bye.